Hey teachers, are you tired of feeling overwhelmed by the holiday hustle and end of the semester crunch? Or maybe you've been sitting too long grading essays and algebraic equations. Perhaps you're feeling a little wobbly climbing the ladder to put the star on the tree. Or are you just trying to balance family, work, and personal life during this season? If you said yes to any of those, take a seat and melt away stress with a quick, soothing chair yoga routine, guaranteed to help you find balance, recharge, and bring peace to your day. Give yourself the gift of relaxation this season and take a minute to unwind. Let's get started. Hello, welcome to A Minute to Unwind with Monica. All you need for today's session is, of course, a sturdy chair without arms. If you do have arms, you can modify. If that's all you have at your desk, just modify it. If your feet do not touch the floor, you might need to lower your chair, get a shorter chair, or do what I do and just have some yoga blocks to prop up your feet so that you are sitting up nice and straight and tall. All right, so whether you're sitting at your desk or enjoying some quiet time, just a few minutes of mindful stretching each day can help you recharge. It can help lighten your mood, gain strength, reduce pain, cure insomnia, and just improve overall balance and mobility. Basically, just to help you feel more grounded when taking on day-to-day tasks, especially during this busy time of year. Today, we'll focus on slow, mindful movements and deep, steady breaths throughout the practice. Feel free to take more time in any pose where you feel extra tightness or tension, or if it gets to be too bad, just you can sit back in your chair and just focus on your breathing. All right, let's begin sitting in a tall, comfortable chair. Your knees want to be in line with your ankles, feet on the floor or blocks, spine nice and straight, your eyes forward. Your hands can be crossed on your heart, prayer position, and cross them, or just keep them on your thighs and have your palms up next to you. And begin wherever you're comfortable and just start focusing on your breath. Take a few deep breaths. Inhaling through your nose and exhale slowly out your mouth. Inhale in. And with each breath, allow your body to relax more deeply. You continue to focus on the breath. I want you to set an intention for today's practice to release that tension, rejuvenate for the break, or simply just to connect, bringing back that balance. As you continue with your breathing, go ahead and do some gentle neck stretches. So inhale, keep your spine lengthened, sitting up tall. You can lean back just a little bit if that's comfortable. Just make sure you don't feel any tension in your lower back. And we want to exhale and drop your right ear towards your right shoulder, feeling the stretch along the left side of your neck. If you want to gently have your hand here just to add a little bit of weight without pulling or pushing. And stay for one more breath. Put your hand down and now take your left, go to the left. Again, you can take your left arm up, gently resting it on your head without pulling or pushing. You should feel a pull, a nice stretch, but not a pull. It should not hurt. And hold for one more breath. And return to center. And inhale, lengthen your spine again. And one more time to the right. Letting go of any thoughts of what you have to do, let them go. Return to center. And one more time. To the left. Through your nose and out through your nose, and inhale, lift your shoulders towards your ear, and exhale down, and let's tense up your shoulders high. Inhale, exhale down. A few shoulder rolls in between, backwards. And back up. And exhale down. This time, roll your shoulders forward. And one more time, up. And exhale down. Move down our body and stretch out our sides by, we'll inhale, raise your left arm up and lean to the right, feeling a stretch along the right, left side of your body. And you can grab the side of your chair if you want to, give you a little more, or if there's nothing to grab, you can push down to give you a good stretch without pulling. Remember to focus on your breath. You can also just let that right arm kind of go almost like a rag doll to the left, or to the right, sorry. And back to center. And this time raise your right arm. Left arm comes down, either holding on as you gently go to the left, or let that arm go down for ragdoll. Back to center. And roll out those shoulders again. And forward. Let's do one more side to the right. And back to center. And to the left. And back to center. And we'll do a modified chair version of our cat and cow. And to do that, place your hands on your knees, on the chair, or on your thighs, wherever is comfortable, knees or thighs, or on your chair. And you're going to inhale, arch your back, and lift your chest. Gently look up, cow. And exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin to your chest. exhale. Okay. Let's do 2 more. And 1 more. Check it out. Roll if you need to. All right, we're going to go into a series of Virabhadrasana 2, or Warrior 2, with a peaceful warrior and extended side angle. So I'll talk you through those. So with the warrior, we'll start off with, I'm going to move my blocks out of the way, and I'm going to get to the edge of my seat. So gently come to the edge of your seat. And we're going to leave the left leg exactly where it is. So you'll keep your leg bent, your knee over your ankle, and gently with both hands, you're going to lift the right leg up, and go ahead and just extend it out. Let it stretch a little bit. You can roll your ankles. And then gently place the right leg over to the side if you need your block, so that your foot is flat. That's fine. And we're going to raise the right arm up, left arm back, and just take your gaze to your fingertips. Remember, your left leg should be forward, right leg or right knee facing the right side. And then from here we'll go into Peaceful Warrior. So take your left hand back, hold onto your chair in the back, or place your palm on your chair. And you're going to palms up, take your arm out, and then you can keep your hand here if you would like. Option to go down a little bit. Give it a nice stretch on that right side. And back into Warrior 2. And bend your right arm. Gently place it on your thigh. And take your left arm up in the air for your extended side angle. Back up. And take your right arm or right leg back. And let's switch to the left side. Okay, so your right knee is bent over your ankle. Foot is facing, toes are facing forward. Your left leg is going to come up. Go to the side if you need a block so that it will sit flat, or you can put your feet flat on the floor. Okay, and arms up, and you're gazing. Fingertips, back arm, your right arm is up. And for one more breath. And we're going to put that right arm down on the chair, down, left arm goes up, and back for Peaceful Warrior. Okay. Palms down, left arm back out, right arm back out, and bend that left arm, rest it on your thigh, And come over for your extended side angle. Gaze to the front and feel that stretch. And one more breath. And back up to your warrior two. And gently take your arms on your thigh. And forgot to stretch this out, so go ahead and make your left leg even. Good. And back to the floor. And go ahead, while you're still at the edge of your seat, we'll go ahead and do a few cat and cows here to stretch out those shoulders. When you're ready, come to the front, shake shoulders out a little bit, your knees, your legs. Good. At this time, we're going to go into Virabhadrasana 1 along with Trikonasana triangle pose, modified as we're sitting. So let's go ahead and start on our left side this time. Our left leg is going to be in front. And you're going to gently take the right leg out to the side. Again, you're at the edge of your seat. Okay. And your feet, both toes are going to face forward, so your hips are open. If you need to come up a little bit or move back, if you need your block, it should be there for you, if that helps. And up for Virabhadrasana 1, the warrior. Gently look to the sky, keeping your balance. And remembering to breathe. Okay, bring your arms back down to your thigh. And this time you're going to turn that right leg so that your toe is facing up in the air. I'm going to move over to the edge of my seat a little bit more. So your toe is facing up. Again, you can rest it on the block if you need that extra stretch or extra support. And you're going to gently slide your right arm down and left arm up in the air. One more breath. And back down. And back to center. And this time keep your right leg forward. Knee is still bent over your ankle. And come to the left side of your chair. And you can put your leg in front and then gently move it to the side. And remember, both toes are facing forward. And arms straight up for Virabhadrasana 1. And gently put your head back, looking up to the ceiling. And one more breath. And take the left arm down and the knee, or turn your left leg a little bit so that your toe is pointed up this time. And gently roll your hand down for Trikonasana. And come back up. And back to center. And we'll go ahead and roll those out with some cats and cows. as we prepare for our cool down. Okay. You can come back to the back of your chair and bring my blocks back. Okay, sitting up nice and straight and tall again. Legs are over your ankles, your knees are over your ankles, and we'll inhale as you draw your right knee towards your chest, using your hands to gently pull it in. So we're going to do a seated knee to chest stretch. Gently hold on. I wouldn't hold on to my knees. You might kind of pull them a little bit too much. So you want to go ahead and put it down here on your shin and gently roll that up to your chest. And your chin can be to your chest. And back down. And the same with the other leg. And back down. If it's too much for you to try to get this all the way up, you could always take your block, make your blocks a little bit higher, and kind of fold into it from there if that's helpful. Other leg. And if you would like, you can go ahead and try both legs. And one more time on each side on your own. And when you're ready, you can come back to a few cat's cows, or just sit back in your chair and focus on your breath. Our next cool down will be some seated hip openers. So you're going to want to, again, sit tall, feet flat on the floor or on your blocks. And you're going to, with your hand, gently pull your leg up to the chair. And we're going to place your right ankle on your left knee, forming a figure 4 shape with your legs. Okay, if that's too much, you could try to put it down next to your legs. And let's do a arm straight up in the air and gently come and do a forward fold. You should be able to feel your hip flexors opening. And remember to focus on the breath. And back up. Go ahead and shake the legs out. And then we'll take our left leg up to your chair first. Option to keep it on the chair. Option to bring it up to your thigh. And then you're going to want to gently fold into to open up that hip. And one more breath. And up and release. And shake that out. And let's do one more time. Legs up to chair. Folding down. Option to put it on your thigh if that's comfortable, or on your chair. And we're going to fold into up, knee to the side, and on your thigh if that is comfortable, and bending forward. And come up, and let's raise your arm up, and gently come down into a ragdoll. The option to take your hands all the way to the floor, to your blocks if you have them, to your ankles, or you can just rest your knees on your thighs and just to feel a little bit of a relaxed stretch. And come back up. Next, come back to the edge of your chair, and we're going to take the legs over to the side just as we did when we did our warriors. And then let's take the left leg this time and open up. Get a good stretch on our inner thighs. Option to put your hands up in the air. Or we can do cactus hands. Get a nice open. If there's too much pull in your legs, you can just put your legs back together on your blocks. And let's keep those arms open and cactus hands, looking up. For a few breaths. And back down. And roll out those shoulders again. And one more time. Option to put your legs out. Your feet can be directly side to side or maybe at a 45-degree angle so they're facing kind of diagonal. And then your cactus hands or arms up in the air. Gently sway back to open up those hips, or the chest. And back to heart center. All right, as always, we'll end our practice today in Shavasana. Which is not always easy to do when you're seated, but a few pointers that you can do, a few options. If you have a pillow or something nearby, you can put it at the edge or put it on the back. If you have those yoga blocks, you can keep them. You're going to want to put your feet, it's kind of hard to see, but your toes can go up, just resting on the blocks or on the ground. So, it's kind of hard to see, but it's going to look like this. So you'll be at the edge of your chair, kind of stretched out a little bit. And then leaning back, supporting that lower back if need be. You can grab a pillow, grab a blanket, whatever you might need to support that back. If that's too much, just kind of sit back. Relax. Another option, if you are able to, this might be a little awkward if you're at work, but you could certainly do this if you're at home. Option to put your legs up on your chair and take a Shavasana. And we'll stay here for a few minutes. Just getting rid of all of those thoughts, releasing that tension that you might be holding from all of the end of the year or end of the semester stress. Gently start moving your toes and your fingers. Maybe wiggle your nose, your eyes. Gently flutter your eyelids, your eyelashes. And if your legs are in a chair, if you're not seated, you can take your legs down first, put them on the ground, and roll into a fetal position. And take your left arm, or whichever arm is on the side you went to, and gently come up. And feel free to go back onto your chair, or if you're on the floor, you're welcome to stay on the floor, whatever is comfortable. All right. And you can bring your hands to your knees, legs, thighs, chair, heart center. And today you set that intention for peace, calm, and renewal as you transitioned back into your day, back to work. And as you're back to work today, just remember break is going to be here pretty soon. And maybe make a to-do list, cross out those things if that is something that is not overwhelming for you. And just, if you start to feel stressed, go ahead and take some deep breaths. Go back and do some of the stretches that we did today. Some of the poses that we did today can be done anytime. Maybe even set a 12 days before Christmas. Just trying to do a little bit of stretching each day just to bring that peace and calm and renewal. All right, and let's raise your arms up, looking up. And heart, put your palms together and bring them to your forehead. Awakening that third eye. And then down to your lips. Taking a deep breath and to heart center. Great job today. Thank you for coming and taking that minute to unwind with me. Namaste. Have a great day. We'll see you next time.